You know, I love the Israel conference because I meet such amazing technology companies that I would never find on my own. And I used to hear a lot about Silicon Valley, and now I call it Sabra Alley. So I think that the Sabra Alley tech companies are much more willing to partner together, try new things, experiment, investigate. They're very curious, and they have a can-do attitude, which I just think is really refreshing and inspiring. You know, I go to Israel quite a bit to meet new companies, and I find that a lot of the companies are very isolated from business problems. And so I was on a panel today all about big data with Procter & Gamble and another company in the big data space that works with Procter. And it was just really a very open conversation about what Procter & Gamble's needs were around big data, and this great big data company that is willing to just open their portfolio of opportunities and share with Procter. And it was a very mutual conversation. And my perspective is the consumer perspective of, you know, what kind of data do we really need to help us deepen our understanding of consumers today. So I brought the consumer perspective, the technology company talked about the technology as an enabler, and Procter & Gamble talked about their business challenges and what kind of data they really need to answer their questions. You know, I think it's, I think there's two reasons that the Israeli companies really are very engaging to me. One, I think it's just the whole world of intelligence. Israel to me is the leader of intelligence, and I think they're masters of taking data, looking for patterns, and then telling the story from it. So they really are about knowledge, you know, data collection and knowledge sharing. And more than ever before, Israelis need real-time information that's actionable, and they turn it into intelligence. So I think that's the first aspect that I love. And the second is what I said on the panel, they've got chutzpah. I think they just are experimental. They're willing to share. They're not always right. They know how to listen, but they also have definitive opinion of direction. And I think that's what we really need. We need someone sort of pushing us off that cliff a little bit, but we're holding hands together so the fall doesn't hurt so much.